Hey guys, so today we have a T110E3 ace tanker game, and it's actually the first game I played on Paris outside of, what was it, Rampage? I think it was Rampage. It's slightly less ruined, so I'm platooned with Jonpl. He's in AMX 30B, and as you can kind of tell, I was initially not really sure which way to go. I eventually decided to go to the south of the map, and the E3, a lot quicker than the T95 and I think the T20 as well. It's actually, if I'm not mistaken, the same speed as my 215B, the heavy tank, not the tank destroyer. But since it's gonna take a little bit to get there, I'll go over the initial weak spots, like the big two. So right away, you have the underbelly, kind of a big weak spot if you have enough penetration for it, which most tanks at tier 9 and 10 do, especially if you're slinging gold. And then you have the cupola. However, the cupola, in my opinion, is easier to protect because it's smaller. It's kind of troll, and if you wiggle the tank, you can throw off shots pretty easily. So generally speaking, you want to get into like a position where you're either somewhat hull down, because you have decent gun depression. Also, I have no idea what he was doing. Like, the T-54, yes, it has pretty decent armor, especially if you're angling or hull down. But he's side on, for one, and two, I'm a T110E3. And I don't even know. I just... Anyways, back to what I was saying. So yeah, you want to get into like a hull down position, because you have decent gun depression. Or like get behind rubble or something like that. And just kind of wiggle the tank if they start shooting at your cupola. Generally a good tactic, really. So I killed the 54. The bulldog looked like he ran off, and he just ran around the building and shot me in the side. It bounced, luckily. I was gonna go deal with it, but luckily the Centurion Action X decides to pressure him for me, so I can now shift over to the heavy tanks and help our two heavies over there. Now, I can kind of bully these guys because I'm full HP, almost not full HP because of friendly artillery. Jesus, why? Why would you take that shot? Like, he was almost around the corner. Just why? Why would you do that? And then the Action X, just I don't know. So I pushed onto the cheek of the E100. Now, it's pretty obvious he's going for the underbelly, so I'm going to drive forward, kind of throw off his shot, make it so he can't get a good angle, where it's pretty much a permanent auto bounce if he does hit the underbelly. And then just kind of use his corner, because I'm full HP, so I can kind of pressure these guys pretty well, unless I hit the wall because of reasons. However, there's 3 of them, and yes, I have allies, but they're back there for now, so I want to make sure I don't push too far ahead and get flanked, because that would end badly. And this is just a bad shot. I was being lazy and hoping for a lucky pen. It didn't happen. I probably would have low rolled as well anyways. So I'm now pushing on the E100, get tracked there. Our Type 4 shoots their Type 4, so he's a one-shot for punch anything. Now, I wanted to push on the E100, but I'm wary of the Type 4 right there, because he's coming upstairs and probably looking at me. So I'm being cautious. I don't want to get shot in the side, and that right there is a mixture of me going forward to give the Type 4 space and getting nudged by the Type 4. So there's that. And at this point, I want to push, but I'm looking at the Type 4, and I saw the Action X, and I don't feel like having a Type 4 drop in my head. So he's gone. So now I can push forward. And again, I think he's going for the underbelly. I don't know why. It's pretty close distance, and he's not gonna hit it. So I'll face hug him since he doesn't know about the cupola weak spot apparently. Just kind of reload, finish him off, which leaves a T-34. And at this point, I thought there was only the Type 4 behind me, and that we had a T110E5, which we still do. However, the Type 4 now is a friend, which I didn't know. So I make sure the T-34 can't get around me. push onto him. Luckily, I track him. Not that really would have mattered. I'm not going to let him get around me when there's a wall and rubble back there. So, just going to finish him off. And this is where I realized that, yeah, I'm alone and I might be in a bit of a pickle. So I could kill the Type 4, but I'm not reloaded, he backs off. So I'm going for the track on the 1-to-1 and hope he doesn't have a repair kit. He has a repair kit. That's not good. Type 4 tracks me, so I want to make sure that the 1-to-1 can't get around me. So I back up to the wall, push onto the 1-to-1. Of course it's a low roll. I was hoping for a high roll, don't get it. And just kind of back up to the E100 so I can't get shot in the back by Type 4, and of course artillery. Why not? The 1-to-1 didn't track me, the artillery did, however, so kind of got screwed there. 1-to-1 doesn't track me again, and can I kill the Type 4, aim for the little hatch there, or the viewport rather, kill him. Now it just leaves a one-shot 1-to-1. I've got this in the bag, no problem. And make sure he can't get around me. He tracks me. Luckily the 1-to-1 doesn't have the T-54's rate of fire. And he didn't go for the track there. And then I bounce. I probably should have aimed that shot, not gonna lie. So, luckily I was in TeamSpeak, because as soon as I saw the 1-to-1 and the Type 4 and I was alone, I pretty much told John, I'm in a bit of shit here, I need some help. So as you can see on the minimap, he came all the way down here to help me. Luckily for me, unfortunately for him, I did not need it. Glad he came to help though. It's very helpful. And it kind of gave me a safety blanket, I guess you could say, so that I could be a bit more reckless with my shot, which I probably should have just aimed anyways, knowing that he would be there to back me up. So now I'm going to make my way to the courtyard and hopefully get a top gun. I don't think I'm going to get a top gun because I'm at E3, they're in the courtyard. But there, yeah, Eiffel Tower. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Nice courtyard too. Some dead tanks though. You didn't see it, but John actually whiffed the shot on the Jag Tiger, and he had to shoot it twice, pretty much. Because I think he put the first one to the ground. So I'm just aiming for the grill, push onto the grill. Don't kill it, obviously, because it had 1,000 HP. The Jag Tiger gets the kill. And that's GG. So just going to go to the after battle result and probably get a black screen for a second here. Wait for it. I think it's right there. I think we have the black screen right there. Anyways, so that was an Ace Tanker game. Bruiser. None of these medals really mean anything to anyone, so we'll ignore that. Brothers in Arms, Steel Wall, High Caliber. I was top damage, 7,416. It's a pretty high damage gun, so that's 5 kills, 1,333 base XP. John came second on the team with 3,809 damage, which is surprising considering the fact that I had him run halfway across the map to help me when apparently I didn't need any help. So, good on him for actually managing to get all that damage before I kind of wasted his time. The enemy Jag Tiger did really well, 3,040. The 1-to-1 did pretty good. I fed him a bit of damage by being by myself, so there's that. And, you know, not killing him. And I fired 16 shots, 15 hit the target, 13 penetrated. I blocked 4,130 damage and made a profit of 26,384 credits and 4,400 experience. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. And if you like the video, feel free to leave a like. It helps me recognize, or it helps me know which videos you guys like and what I should focus on more. I'm gonna be trying to upload more content to the channel besides World of Tanks, because I don't really play World of Tanks as much as I used to. So I'm trying to find another game that I have that I enjoy, that you guys also enjoy, that I can upload alongside the occasional World of Tanks video, because it's probably not going to be a daily upload for World of Tanks anymore. Just due to the fact that I'm kind of burnt out of the game, really. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.